I'd like to twist just a little bit differently now and talk about partnerships. So you've already talked a little bit about the Conservancy and our role as a Friends group. This park is known, again, nationally for being an expert at working with partners. That includes Cleveland Metro Parks, Summit Metro Parks, private areas like the ski area, and then your core park partners, the Scenic Railroad, Countryside, and the Conservancy. Can you speak a little bit from your role as superintendent, value of partnerships, and how do you manage partnerships as the leader of this national park?
Right. Well, I know that it's been described in the past by others as this is the quintessential partnership park because of the overlapping jurisdictions and land ownerships. We have 15 communities that touch us. We have the core partners, as you say, but we partner with every jurisdiction, every agency, whether federal or local. We do intertwine with the two metro parks. So partnerships are literally in our DNA. We must, if we're going to function, partnerships must be at the center of our functionality. And one of the, that is again, one of the fun things about this place and one of the strengths of this place. In some respects, I think we have evolved to view them as strengths rather than weaknesses, rather than challenges. I think as we go into the next 50 years, we're going to truly come to the realization and realize the potential of the partnership with communities and with various entities within the boundaries of the national park. As we develop our community access planning, we have engaged with a number of those stakeholders, either within our boundary or external to the boundary. We've sort of re-engaged with them, maybe in a deeper way than we have in the past, and a more comprehensive way than we have in the past. And that's very exciting because I think that's setting the stage for true synergy of all of the entities within the boundary of this national park. And we can be a whole lot more impactful and bring a whole lot more to the communities as a group and as a cohesive effort, a synergistic effort, than we do by ourselves. So the whole is really much greater than the sum of its parts. And so now the challenge for me, with jurisdiction over that legislative boundary and connections outside of it, to bring that synergy.
I think you're right, Lisa, and I think it's one of the gifts of this park. I think people want to live in the surrounding communities because it's exciting to live near a national park. Some of the resources that are in this park, you can hear a world-class orchestra in the summer. You can have wonderful hiking experiences that are both community-based and also in the woods. The Village of Peninsula is just a charming place, and helping support local businesses. And then in both Cleveland and Akron, supporting the tourist and hospitality industry, knowing that we're attracting people from around the country and in some cases from around the world to our national park. And so partnership does seem to be very much at the core. And I think you are just an outstanding leader who understands that, will bring your gifts and skills to that, to helping make these partnerships even stronger.